Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. I'm about to pull the guns out. I gotta pull somebody cover a little bit to try to expose a few things, but it's all in the purpose of enlightenment. I'm going to constructively critique a few people. And again, if you think I'm talking about you, if this is you, I probably am. So take it as a constructive criticism, not a put down or an embarrassment. So let's get with the lesson. Rightisms, 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to Maya be true. Right thinkers. I got to unload the truth. And if I'm talking about you, don't get offended and don't get upset unless I'm lying. Please understand that. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. But it's time to tell the truth about certain things I see. I just go by what I observe. I just call it the way I see it. And if it's you, I'm going to shoot you too. Let's go. Let's talk about it. So, right thinkers, let's talk about those damn disorganized people wanting people to think they organize when they're not. If you take a look, sometimes, remember back in the day, the Three Stooges were good with this. They have a suit on and there's nothing in the back. Abbott and Costello style. They gonna say your suit, ain't nothing in the back. Remember, look at the back. I don't know what about the back. Just look at it all laid out. That's what some people do when they want you to think they organized. The front look good, but behind the scenes, it's rough. All right. So those damn disorganized people who swear they got it together by what they keep track of them, keep know that I'm gonna take care of them. All the sham, all the waste of time. I'm about to pull the wool on the Wizard of Oz. Okay, look here, right here. Okay. And my man said, she's a Sheila. My man, alligator man, Crocodile Dundee, when he seen the gay guy, he said, hey, he's a Sheila. Look, he got balls. So I'm about to expose a few people. And for y'all who got balls, I'm ready to pull them out for you. I'm personally very organized, even when it's a mess. I got it. It's my organized mess. I know. So I understand when people have. Trust me, I get that. I live in an organized mess. I got my lab. I know what's here. I put it here. So it's all mine. So I understand that. But don't get me wrong. But everybody have their own world, organized or disorganized. But they want you to believe they're organized. And if you really took a good look, you'd be like, what the? Trust me. I'm a very organized person. I know order. Okay, and I see and I know disorder, disorganization. Don't perpetrate in front, telling people this or saying that, and ain't none of that happening. It's lying. The bottom line is, you got the little baby. I love the thing that means with the little baby. What's the first red flag you see about your father? He said, yeah, he in the bathroom telling somebody he be right there, and he never left the house yet. He in the bathroom, so red flag, okay? We got a lot of red flags. I'm about to pull some of y'all's cards. But those people who always taking notes, reminders, putting things down, just to what? Just to lose the damn pad they put the word stuff down on. Duh. Oh, I got it down with no. I don't know. Those kind of people. Okay. Now we had a group, my man, George and Gracie Burns. Okay, George Burns and Allen. Comedy skit. She was the dingy bat. She was dumb as a day long, but she was really smart. But she wanted you to believe she was dumb. That takes skill. Okay? Some people are dingy. They ain't got to act. They ain't got to know. They just dingy. Sorry, but I got to tell the truth. And they don't have focus. They don't pay attention to anything. And they never get the point or they never get it right. Why? I mean, this really. They get lucky every now and then and pull one out. But they really not there. Love you. They are always what? Stumbling, bumming around, swearing that they organized, they got everything together. No, you don't. Look at you. In the words of my man, what's that P. Diddy, you're just scrambling. I like when you scramble or whatever you say. But I hate to see people stumbling and bumming. I don't like that. Get it together. So, not a good look. Me, personally, I take pride in what? Having myself together. I would use the other word. I said, no, I'd be a little, I don't want to be that harsh. I always have my stuff together. Before I come here, I put it together. I have it all laid out. I go over it. I go over it again. I go one more time. So I don't come here. No. I use the phone to get information sometimes. I hate doing that. But I either got my book or I got my notes in front of me. That's what I do. That's personal again. So if I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to give you both sides. Everybody don't do that. So I don't care what everybody do. I can only speak for myself and I can observe what I see somebody else do. That's how I can speak about it. And I know it's the truth. Why? I'm seeing it. I'm looking right at it. And I take pride in having my stuff together. But I'm a personal control freak. And just keeping my stuff in order. When? Always. No days off. No, none of that. No, I always, that's just me. I keep it together. Why? Because I see people who don't have it together and want people to think they do. To me, it's perpetrating. That I have no use for you thinking I got together when I don't. That makes no sense to me. So I got a problem with those kind of people. I don't understand that philosophy. Don't practice it. And I sure don't co-sign or condone it. All right? You can't fake your shit being together. I got right there, so I'm a little pissed off at that point. Yeah. Stop trying to make people think you got together when you don't. If it ain't together, okay, that's fine. But don't act like it is. That's perpetrating. I tell people, that guy right there, that was just who he was, how he was. I can't change that, but I can change me. Who I changed me. You can do that for yourself. I can't change nobody else. I'm just trying to help you change yourself. My job is to just give information, advice, and instruction. That's it. I'm working on me. I'm busy doing that. And because I'm doing that, I can expound on and try to help you out. Why? I'm doing it. Simple as that. If you ain't doing it, don't talk about it. Don't teach it. Don't preach it. Why? It ain't authentic. It ain't real. That's why. And I do what I know is right. That's having it together. You want to help them. And I try, but they won't take anyone's advice about life. They already know everything. So them kind of people, a person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. You have to leave them alone. Why? You ain't gonna change them. That's why I give you the breakdown before I start. I know people. I'm a people's person. My discernment for right and wrong, spiritual, unspiritual, truthful, untruthful is razor sharp. Okay. At times, okay, with these kind of people, this organized people, time means absolutely nothing. I'm retired. Okay, I ain't got to be nowhere. I ain't got to punch no clock. I ain't got to do a damn thing but stay black and die. But you got people who have appointments, who have deadlines and schedules. Okay, you got there for a reason. The people expect you there at a certain time. They expect you there. Then, I get there when I get there. You know the kind of people. You don't? With a mirror. Remember, there's always them kind of people. And if you don't know none, could be you. You know those people who will set a time, give you a schedule, and they won't keep that bit of it. You know the kind of people? That drives me crazy. Why? I'm an old school dude. If I say it's 11 o'clock, I'm there quarter to 11. At 5 up, I'm getting to wonder why. What the hell? And at 11:01, I'm pissed. That's just me. That's anal. That's I understand, but I'm just saying, if we're gonna do it, that's what we do. Where I come from, your word with your bond. If you say a certain time, that's what's it. And you can count on that. That's called being consistent and dependable. But when you set times and never live up to them, nobody respects that. Nobody gets, okay, whatever. Yeah. I got a buddy, me and my man, we spent years lying to each other. You know, man, we got to get together. Yeah, knowing I ain't going to think twice about you once you leave my sight. And he did the same. So we understood that. And that's cool. If people phony, let's be phony with them. Give them what they give you. Yeah, man, it's been a long time. Yeah, you know, yeah, whatever. We got, yeah, sure. Making promises you know you're going to keep. Those kind of people I don't like. And I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't even waste my time. And I hate liars. Let me explain the definition of a liar. Your intent don't mean a damn thing. I could care less about intention. If you say something and you know you're not going to do it, you're lying. And you know that. Only way the person find out that you lie is when what happened don't follow through. So you say you're going to do, you did, you lied. But now you got what? Excuse. Excuses don't stop the lie. A lie is a lie. Having an excuse for lying is just wrong, okay? I hate liars who make plans knowing they're not going to live up to it, and that just drives me crazy. Personally, if it ain't to me, seeing somebody do it, I still, really? I used to watch, man, I get so annoyed seeing people do that, so I try to take myself out of that situation. They will lie right to your face with a good intention and a smile will go behind it, and the whole time, bad action gonna come. Why? They're not gonna do nothing they say. You can't respect that. Why should you? But they want you to believe them. A liar. Believe me, trust me. Dude, the reason why I don't is because of what you're showing me. Feel me? Sorry, I'm gonna get excited. I can love you. Okay, and I do, and I can hate you. I can love you, but hate everything about you and the things that you do the way you do it. That's not a problem for me. It's your problem, not mine. If I see you doing something that I wouldn't do, I would not say it's dumb, it's stupid. I just say it's always two ways to do something. You got the right way and the wrong way. I tend to practice doing it the right way. Everybody don't feel that way. They're going to do it their way, even if it's wrong. Okay, but that's still wrong. It's your way, but your way is wrong. And some of them won't change. Those kind of people. You do it, but I still love you. Don't care about, no, that ain't it. If that was a deal breaker, we wouldn't be there. So what you do and how you do it don't make much to me when that's just how you are. I understand that. Again, there we go. Perfect segue. Why? We are who and what we are. No one can change you but you. And if you've been that way so long, the phrase is, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I ain't calling you a dog, but you ain't trying to learn nothing. Ignorant is not knowing. And a lot of us are ignorant to a lot of stuff. But dumb, stupid is what? Not wanting to know or not trying to know. That's when you become that label. Not knowing, it ain't bad, okay? But when you ain't trying to, now you got another title, okay? Moving on. Those people, my old man had a phrase, memory long as a mosquito dick. If you know mosquitoes, get the concept, it's all the mind thing, symbolic. And I love it because it get right to the point, straight and direct. You can say something to them in 2 minutes and ask them what I say. Huh? What? Those kind of people. They hear, but they don't listen. Hearing is, yeah, it's going in. Listening means you're going to stop it. Hearing means it's going to go in and keep going. You ain't going to stop it. Most people hear. I hear you. I hear you. Are you listening to me? Sorry. They don't, perfect segue again. Boy, I do this. They don't listen to anything other than what they're saying. But they want to be heard when they're talking. They want you to listen to them. You know, they can hear you, but they want you to listen to them. They know the difference. But those kind of people, they want to be in control. They want everything on their terms in that way. You know the kind of people? They are who they are. You can explain or tell them something. Break it down. And it's important to you. And 5 minutes later, you feel me? Those kind of people, all right? Old classic. This was classic. They will call you everything in the book, okay, except the child of God. When they upset, when they mad, they emotional, they in their feeling, they're in their emotion. Now they expressing themselves in a negative manner, and I just watch. They would do it and just had their way, okay? And then 10 minutes after they wild out and you don't entertain that nonsense, they come back like nothing ever happened. What they call it, God, bipolarism. Okay, that's a real thing. Okay, but no, I say it's a great excuse for what? For you to wild out and just say, well, what? Oh, I got bipolar. I'm bipolar. I remember it. Perfect excuse. So I don't get involved to the extent to where hold them accountable for what they say, what they do. They know not. Jesus say, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. People who like that, they really don't know what they're doing. And I got to try to understand that from a different angle. Say, okay, it ain't me. I don't operate like that. Okay, I'm not bipolar. That's my point right there. I can make that real simple. And they don't hold anything to what? To memory. They don't remember jack. They forget their own damn name if they didn't have it. People call them all the time. Why? They don't. And that's not a good state of mind to be in. But some people go through life that way and comfortable and doing just fine. Because what? They don't want to what? Think. If your brain hurts and you say, not a headache, no, from just thinking, you got problems. Why? Thinking is what the brain does. Right thinking is knowing how to use it the way it's intended to serve you. Whoa, let me wrap this up with this and that. I'm trying to get involved. All right, where we at? They don't hold nothing. Now, they never, in any argument or confrontation, when you call them up on their actions, they never wrong. Even when they're proven to be wrong, they still gonna make excuses for being wrong and justify wrong. You know them kind of people? If you catch them dead wrong, they will make up and have an excuse for doing wrong. Like a little kid. You know better. You would think. But like a little kid, they're going to put themselves in a position to make it like, no. Sorry about that. They will knowingly do wrong and then try to justify by what? Justify being or doing wrong with an excuse. What the? I'm at the end. I'm at the stretch now. I'm my home stretch. I'm taking it on in. I can't mess this up now. Let me get this out the way before I get in trouble. You can't make wrong right. In my philosophy, no matter how much you try, you lie, that's just wrong. But they will give it a shot. They will give proven wrong, staying wrong, justifying wrong, then acknowledge it being wrong and move it on. You feel me? So let me wrap it up. I used to try and give them advice, but it never worked. It never went right, so I stopped giving life advice. Why? It's a waste of time. When you see something that ain't working, you got to have the wherewithal to realize, man, I ain't wasting my time on that. That's all. That don't make you a bad person. That don't make you know. You just realize what you can do and what you can't do. I know my limitation. I know how to deal with people. So for who they are and how they are, I ain't gonna bother with that. Wrapping it up again, that's having right thinking ability to what? Deal with anybody's situation. That's not mine. That's somebody else's. I can tell you what it is, but that's on you to take care of it. That ain't my problem. Wrapping it up again, I appreciate you tuning in. If this is about you, Love you. I gotta tell the truth. Those damn disorganized people, to their credit, they will never change. So just what? Deal with them like I do. Leave them be. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Hope you got the point. Some of y'all will. Some of y'all won't. I'll make a difference. But you know how I do. In closing, right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who are organized compared to those disorganized people have passed away. I'll be right back.